Diana Prince, Wonder Woman versus Kent Nelson, Dr. Fate. These two characters have lived for a very long time. They are very experienced, they are very powerful, and so I figured why not put them against each other in an all-out battle to determine the victor. Like, share, subscribe, comment down below and any thoughts you have about this video. Now, let's go to the categories which will help us probably determine the victor of this battle. Let us begin with the category of physical strength. Well, I'll be honest. Both these characters are more or less on par with each other in terms of physical strength. The reason why I'm saying that is because Diana is capable of physically harming characters like Superman and Doomsday and Steppenwolf. On the other hand, Dr. Fate is capable of physically hurting characters like Sabbac and Black Adam. These characters can sometimes seem to be on par with the durability levels of Superman. Now, if they're on par with the durability levels of Superman and Dr. Fate is capable of hurting them, and then on the other hand, Wonder Woman is also capable of hurting Superman, that would more or less put them at the same level of physical strength. So in terms of physical strength, they would be most likely on the same level. I'd personally put Wonder Woman just slightly above Dr. Fate, primarily because we just have more physical strength feats from Wonder Woman. Now let's move on in terms of speed. Who's faster between these two characters? Well, this is so obvious. Dr. Fate is capable of keeping on par with the speed levels of Black Adam. Black Adam was fast enough to strike his enemies with lightning, then move faster than the lightning he struck. He was also fast enough to react to bullets and missiles and stuff like that. He's incredibly fast, and Dr. Fate is also capable of reacting or blocking Black Adam's lightning. So Dr. Fate is faster than the speed of lightning, and that's obvious. But he's not at the same level of speed as Black Adam. Wonder Woman was capable of catching lightning. Yes, she was capable of catching lightning, not blocking or dodging lightning. Yes, she did block and dodge lightning earlier on in her first movie, but in her second movie, she was capable of moving so fast. She saw lightning move so slow that she was capable of throwing the lasso onto the lightning and actually catching the lightning. That level of speed is far greater than the level of speed that Dr. Fate has, because that level of speed could be seen to be almost on par with the levels of speed of Black Adam himself. So in terms of speed, the difference is drastic when you're talking about Wonder Woman and Dr. Fate. Dr. Fate is fast, but not at the speed levels of Wonder Woman. Now, in terms of durability, who is more durable? Well, I'll be honest, I believe this is going to Wonder Woman once again. The reason why I'm saying that is because she actually takes blows from someone like Doomsday and smiles. She's capable of casually and generally taking blows from Superman and not truly being affected by them. She's also capable of taking blows from Steppenwolf and not truly being affected by them. Now, I understand that Dr. Fate is also capable of taking blows from Black Adam, but on the other hand, he does have a lot of assistance, and on top of that, he does get drastically hurt by them. He does slow down a bit. Most of the time, it's just his clones who are taking the damage and not him himself. So in terms of durability, based on the fact that we don't have enough feats of durability from Dr. Fate, and plus most of the time it's the clones that are actually taking the most of the damage and not himself, and Wonder Woman having way more durability feats, I'm going on Wonder Woman and saying she's above the durability levels of Dr. Fate. Now let's move on to martial arts. Who's the greatest martial artist in these two characters? Well, both of them have lived for a very long time. Dr. Fate has lived for over 100 years. He has most likely picked up a bit of martial arts throughout his years, but he's not that good at martial arts. We barely see him actually use martial arts, and we have seen Wonder Woman use martial arts a lot. She was trained to use martial arts in Themyscira. She's way older than Dr. Fate, and we actually see many of her fight scenes are having a lot of martial arts within them. So in terms of martial arts, I'm obviously saying that Wonder Woman is far greater than the martial arts skills of Dr. Fate. Now let us move on to power and versatility. Who is more powerful between these two characters? Well, in terms of power, I believe Dr. Fate is obviously going to be the victor. The reason why I believe that is because he has a whole bunch of different spells. Yes, Wonder Woman's shockwave thing is quite powerful and quite dangerous, can hurt characters like Superman and can throw away characters like Steppenwolf. I understand that her power is drastic and powerful, but Dr. Fate's variety of different spells do grant him the drastic advantage in this battle. He can create chains, he can create shields which are capable of taking blows from Hawkman, and capable of taking blows from Atom Smasher and Cyclone at the same time. He's also capable of creating duplicates or clones of himself. He's capable of creating more or less hallucinations and kind of small level reality warping abilities. He has also telepathic abilities which also grant him a bit of an advantage in battle. His versatility is also incredible. So in terms of versatility, Dr. Fate will most likely be the victor because he just has a whole bunch of different spells to his advantage. He most likely has a lot more than the ones we actually saw in the movie, and he most likely only used those specific spells because he thought them to be the most necessary. And the projectiles that he throws at Black Adam and Sabbac are quite dangerous, given that they are actually capable of drastically hurting these characters, and these characters are on par to durability levels of Superman. That proves his power is quite incredible. Now, Wonder Woman's shockwaves are also quite incredible and can never be underestimated, but in terms of power, they are not on the same level as the amount of spells that Dr. Fate actually has. And though Wonder Woman can use a variety of different weapons, Dr. Fate just has a whole bunch of different spells, so she definitely lose also in terms of versatility. Now, who ultimately wins in this battle? Can I please get a drum roll? Wonder Woman. Yes, I put Diana Prince Wonder Woman as a victor in this battle. Yes, I just said in terms of power and versatility, Dr. Fate is definitely the victor in this battle. But in terms of martial arts, Wonder Woman is far greater. In terms of battle prowess and being technical in battles, Diana Prince is also far greater, given that she has been living for longer, she's been trained for longer, she's most likely fought much more than Dr. Fate has. And then in terms of physical strength, it might be on par with Diana Prince, most likely say being slightly greater. And then of course there is speed. The speed is a drastic feat that allows Diana Prince the massive advantage in this battle, which will ultimately be the main thing that assists her in being victorious in this battle, in my personal opinion. Yes, I believe Dr. Fate would ultimately lose to Wonder Woman, just because Wonder Woman has more advantages than Dr. Fate, even with Dr. Fate's a variety of different spells. Anyway, that is my video on who would win between Wonder Woman and Dr. Fate. I'm sure a few people have a lot of comments and thoughts about this video. If y'all do, leave them down below, whether they are good or bad. I'd love to see them. Also, like, share, and subscribe. This is MC Info with another MC Clash. I'm out.